Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So the week of noise is about to come to an end. We're just waiting for non-farm payrolls this afternoon, and well, that's afternoon my time, European time, and then we should see what is happening. So, a couple of things, right? We are still sort of diversions in play here. No, not so much from there to there, but from here to here. Still got diversions in play. We have got a bullish crossover of the moving averages, but we are above and below the moving averages. So technically, you could actually just sort of get a feel for the range, and that is the wide range. And we just have a look at this on the daily. You'll see we're still in a sort of in a downward trend on the daily. We sort of rejected this zone here. I haven't really done anything else. It does look like it's a bit of a flag, and the flag is pretty clear. Then there and there. So if you look at it from this sense, we should be looking for a measured move here on the daily, that is, of something like that. But again, just look to the left, you can see a lot of potential support brewing, and this weekly is now a big bearish weekly bar, again rejecting the 155. So the only thing that concerns me here is that we've got this crossover and pointing up on the weekly. So a lot hinges on what's going to happen today, and depends if the noise is bad noise, then we've got a potential to move. But then again, we have been buying the noise as well, so anybody's guess. So let's just get rid of this for now. I don't really want to focus on that just yet, because obviously if we're going to sell, we need to be selling off structure. We had a fairly good area of support here, which we did break through, and we haven't really tested it, so that is still very much in play for a short. And then obviously all the way up the top here, right by the trend line break, is another area of potential, another shorting opportunity, should I say. So let's just get down to today's charts. Yesterday you can see we sort of just flirted a little bit, came back to a little bit of structure to the left, wasn't quite exact. If I let's just use this one here. So that was our previous swing low there. You can see we kind of rejected, and then we just hovered around there for 3 hours before rejecting. But look at how many times we tried to come back there. So it would have been a little bit messy for a trading opportunity, but was probably the right, could have been the right decision, and you would have got a fairly strong move down. But look what happened. That was during the European session, and then look what happened during the open. So trend is still down. No two ways about that. Just going to adjust this. The swing low has been tested. There it is there. So let's see if we can see anything else here on the 15-minute. But right now, this is still screaming at me to just wait and see what transpires this afternoon. You can see oscillators all grouping to the upside again on the 15 minutes. On the 1 hour, we're kind of nowhere. We've got a crossover the moving averages, so downward trend is there, very much in play. So what I would be doing here is waiting. Just wait and see what transpires with non-farm payrolls, and then take it from there. I think my bias at the moment is definitely to the downside. The big question is, where is the selling opportunity off? So you can see 3 attempts at this level, which is fairly interesting, and we just put another little level in there. That would interest me there. So if we can get some kind of a move off here, that's 300 points. So you can get a sort of 100-point risk to test this low again. That would be a 3-to-1 trade. That's kind of the only opportunity I can see at the moment. So levels to pay attention to today are 3729, the 3750, and 3770, and then obviously 3700, which was what I said yesterday. which is this level here. This is 36.99, so 3,700. You can see buyers came in off that. So we are moving in 50-point increments at the moment, so just pay careful attention to that. We reject 3,700, then expect 3,650, and then 3,600 as your next two targets. So that's kind of what we're doing at the moment. You can see it started settling into this pattern probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and you can see the move has been 100 points, then back, and then 100 points and back. So just pay attention to that. This could also be a range, so pay attention to that as well. Or should I rather say a channel. You can see we have some fairly strong structure here, so the flag could be null and void. And if you just look at the 8-hour oscillators here with diversions as well, it's very possible that we find some kind of support in here, and you can see we've got a lot of structure to the left here for a move to the upside again. So again, it's just one of those days where you've got bullish and bearish signals, so it's very, very difficult to ascertain what long-term direction we're going in. Often when that happens, you want to be in on a lower time frame, and you can see during the European Open there was lots of opportunities just to keep shorting, just staying below the moving average and just taking the risk as soon as we break above the moving average just to get out of it and wait for the new direction. So anyway, that's kind of probably the same way to do that today. But as I say, non-farm payrolls, wait for that data and then see what happens at the levels we've given you. Just look at the 50s and the levels. So 3,800, 3,750, 3,700. That's kind of the key levels that you need to pay attention to. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.